Hello. So I've just set another set of 3 questions that we want to solve. Once again, you can try them first and compare your solution to my solutions. Okay. So we have question 1. We have this 4x plus 3 is equal to 2. So again, the plan is to be able to isolate the absolute value expression on the left and then take all the other numbers to the right hand side. So I'm going to take 5 here and then out. So that will give me negative absolute value of 4x plus 3 to be equal to 2 minus 5. So that negative, the absolute value of 4x plus 3 is equal to negative 3. I have negatives here. So if I multiply through by negative 1, I'm going to have the absolute value of 4x plus 3 is equal to positive 3. Okay? So this has a solution. Okay? So you don't end up here and say that it has no solution because you have a minus here. Alright? If this was positive, if this was like this, then we'll end up getting this. And so if this was the case, we'll say that the equation has no solution. Okay, but that's not the case. We have a negative here, which means that if I multiply through by the negative, I get a positive here. Absolute value is equal to a positive number here. So that is fine. Okay? Then from here, you can use method 1 or 2 to solve it. Okay? So I'm just going to quickly use method 1 and solve it. This implies that 4x plus 3 is equal to 3, or 4x plus 3 is negative 3, which means that 4x is equal to 3 minus 3 will be 0, so x is equal to 0. Then from here, 4x will be negative 3 minus 3, that is negative, alright, let's come down. So 4x is equal to negative 6, which means that x is equal to negative 6 over 4, that is negative 3 over 2. Okay, so you can solve that. Once you get here, this is not different from what we've done before. Okay, good. So we have 2 values of x. Number 2, let's do 2. Number 2 says you have the absolute value of 5x plus 2 is equal to 3x plus 6. Alright? Now the difference here is that we have x on this side. Alright? But it's not hard, right? You can use method 1 or 2 to do it. Again, the same procedure. This implies that method 1, 5x plus 2 is equal to 3x plus 6, or this guy, 5x plus 2 is equal to negative of everything here. Okay? Let me write it down here so that you see. Or, alright, or 5x plus 2 is negative of all of that, 3x plus 6. Alright? So you have this, or this is equal to negative 3x plus 6. So you solve this part, right? This equation. I'm going to bring 3x here. That will give me 2x. I get 6 minus 2, that gives me 4. This implies that x is equal to 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Here, the negative affects everything here. You have to be careful about that. So from here, 5x plus 2 is negative 3x minus 6. If I bring the 3 here, 3x, I get 5x plus 3x, that gives me 8x. Right? Take the 2 here, I get negative 2, negative 6, that gives me negative 8. Divide 2 by 8, and then you get x is equal to negative 1. So x is equal to 2 or x is equal to -1. Okay? Good. Then let's solve the final one. Again, you could try to use method 2 for this one. You square both sides and solve the quadratic equation. Okay, good. Now the last one, we have absolute value of x plus 1 is equal to the absolute value of x minus 4. Alright? So here, because you have absolute value on both sides, you would have to use method 2. Alright? Where you square both sides. You could use method 1, but you'll be solving 4 linear equations, right? This absolute value comes with a plus or minus, so that's 2 equations. This one has plus or minus, another 2 equations, that makes it 4 equations. So it's better to use the method 2 where you square both sides. So when you square both sides, you're going to get x plus 1 squared. Again, when you square these guys, symbols go, the absolute value symbols go. X minus 4 squared. Alright? Then we expand. This will give us x squared plus 2x plus 1. We know how to solve quadratics. X squared minus 8x plus 16. Alright? See that the x squared cancel out. Alright? It will not always cancel out. This is for this particular problem. Okay? It does not always cancel out. And so you are left with 2x plus 1 is equal to -8x plus 16. We group the x's. This implies that 2x plus 8x is equal to 16. I take the 1 there, I have -1. So I have 10x is equal to 15. Divide through by 10. So x is equal to 15 over 10. 5 goes in here, 3. 5 goes in there. How many times? You have 2 times, right? X is equal to 3 over 2. And you can try to put that in here, all right? If you place it in here, 3 over 2 plus this, and check whether you get the same thing on this side. Okay, good. So you have x to be equal to 3 over 2. Now we have one value here because of the absolute sign being on both sides of the equation. Okay, good. So that will be it. You have some exercises in your slides. You can try them. All right. Next time we'll be looking at the inequalities, right? Absolute value inequalities.